Lent is a significant period in the Christian calendar. It is a time for reflection, repentance, and spiritual growth. For 40 days, Christians around the world observe this season of preparation. They anticipate the celebration of Easter, which commemorates the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Lent is a reminder of the 40 days Jesus spent fasting in the wilderness. During this time, he faced temptation but remained steadfast in his devotion to God. By mirroring this period of reflection, Christians seek to deepen their own relationship with God. They strive to grow closer to him through prayer, fasting, and acts of kindness. Lent is a journey of self-examination and spiritual renewal. It is an opportunity to confront our shortcomings. We seek forgiveness and strive to live more closely aligned with the teachings of Jesus. Through prayer and meditation, we can connect with God on a deeper level. We open our hearts to his guidance and grace. The origins of Lent can be traced back to the early church. In the centuries following Jesus' death and resurrection, Christians began observing a period of preparation before Easter. Initially, this period was relatively short, lasting only a few days. Over time, it gradually expanded. By the 4th century, the church had established a 40-day period of fasting. This period was modeled after Jesus' 40 days in the wilderness. This 40-day fast became known as Lent. It comes from the Old English word lengthen, meaning springtime. The choice of this word reflects the season in which Lent falls in many parts of the world. It is a time of year associated with new beginnings, growth, and renewal. This symbolism tied in perfectly with the spiritual themes of Lent. Over the centuries, the observance of Lent evolved. Different Christian denominations developed their own unique customs and practices. In the early church, fasting was the primary focus of Lent. People abstained from all food and drink until the evening. As time went on, the rules of fasting became more lenient. People could eat one full meal per day. They also abstained from certain foods such as meat, dairy, and eggs. In addition to fasting, other practices became associated with Lent. These included prayer, almsgiving, and acts of penance. People sought to deepen their spiritual lives. They did so through these practices. They also aimed to show compassion for those less fortunate. Today, Lent is observed by millions of Christians worldwide. The ways in which it is celebrated vary greatly from culture to culture. In many Western countries, Ash Wednesday marks the beginning of Lent. It is a day of solemn reflection. People receive ashes on their foreheads as a sign of repentance. In Eastern Christianity, Lent begins on Clean Monday. It is a time for spiritual cleansing and preparation. Throughout Lent, special services and processions are held. These commemorate the events leading up to Easter.